right, Sean Lane with Pro Wrestling Enforcer, PWE. And look who I have, Sabotage Sean, back on PWE. Sabotage, how are you doing? It's been a while since we had you on the show.
Pretty good, man. We just did the Squared Circle Expo, right?
Yes.
That's what we call it. And then 2 days of madness. We both had some fun, right? Doing actually fantastic. No shows this weekend, but I think this was like a fantastic alternative, you know? So, I got, can't complain. Got some new promotions on the horizon after today. So, met some people. So, met some new wrestlers, got some new followers. And sold some merch. Also was with Top Rope Baking, and we're sold out of cookies. So it was a good day, man.
That's great.
Yeah, we just sold out actually right before this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So doing good, man. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great, man. I love being here at the Squared Circle Expo and rubbing elbows with all the big name wrestlers around here.
You got on the last interview, right?
Yeah, you're my last interview today.
Okay, sweet,
so
man.
let's talk about what you've been built upon since the last time. You've been featured at Second Wrestling. You're now doing a lot of work there as Sabotage, Sean Logan.
Sean Logan.
Yeah, Sean Logan. You dropped the Sabotage, right?
Yeah. For second wrestling. Yes. Just Sean Logan at AAW. We're just doing the HBJ, Hartenbauer Jr. And then everywhere else here, Sabotage, Sean Logan. You know, so kind of three faces of Sean, but doing it, loving it, and honestly, just trying to see what sticks in this in this business that I just love.
Yes.
And honestly, you can't. Some people. I was just having a conversation with a buddy the other day. He was talking about how he keeps trying different things, and some people are giving him crap and saying, "Hey, stick to the one thing." But I don't know. On this mission to grow, your brand, you gotta throw something up and see what sticks. Because I don't know. You go to some shows, and let's just say. And, every show, regardless, you want to wrestle your heart out. You truly love it. But, let's say you're wrestling in front of 10 people, and it's like, man, I haven't done this for my character, or got to try to get this chant across, and that's your opportunity to try it out, man. So I think, screw it, try different gimmicks, try different characters, try different chants, try different taunts, You gotta do it, man. And we're just trying to find what sticks, trying to see what gets over with the crowd, what we connect with, and I mean we love it, So screw it. If it goes wrong, if you fail with a character, Sean Logan, I only do at Second Wrestling. I love it, It's fantastic. It's a very different approach, but we just live that gimmick there, on the phone, always posting, social media influencer. It's awesome. But so. Doing that, man, I do. Second Wrestling. We got a show April 14th coming up.
Yes.
I started doing a segment called it was like a spotlight segment, kind of like a very Piper's Pit approach. But I'll interview, kind of scope out whoever my opponent's social media is, kind of call out what phony baloney business they have going on there, and show them that I'm the true social media influencer, no one else, and you should all know that. But yes, and then we call them out, and if they want to fight me, they could do it, or if they want to just come out how they should be, is just coming out, take my advice, and go back in the curtain and move on from there. But sometimes they want to duke it out because they don't like what I gotta say. So regardless, there, AAW, we got April 20th coming up there. Now Hartenbauer, you probably seen it. This Kevin, we just saw he got suspended, and it looks like it's just me and Davey Vega there to represent the Bravo family. We'll see, how it goes. Maybe I got a big match coming up, maybe a big opportunity to fill in Hartenbauer's shoes. So we'll see there. And then anything with just Sabotage coming up, man. We got a lot of spot shows coming up. Iron Spirit Pro, I'm one half with 815. Still almost a year and a half of Iron Spirit Pro Tag Team Champions. Then we got some new ones. There's going to be a company called Third Coast Wrestling, and June 22nd. I want to say they're northern suburb of Chicago. We'll get there. Can't wait to debut there and see what that company is going to be like, and see how we draw, and just kind of convey our what the brand for them, wants to be, in that crowd in that area. So with Second Wrestling, we're gonna have a bunch of camp shows coming up too.
Right.
But I don't want to mumble too long. But if you got any other questions for me,
no, I want to say. So I think that in AAW, it's coming along nicely. You've got Davey Vega, obviously against Matt Fitchett. So what do you think is the outcome is going to be of that? And will anything be different? Because if Hardenbauer is suspended and cannot without his presence, will the championship be retained by Davey Vega?
I mean, come on. We kind of know the answer to this, right? Like when Matt Fitchett had his, whether you want to believe it or not, when he, made his return and he came from the crowd in a hoodie, and I mean, I don't know if it's because the crowd couldn't really see it, but to be honest, that pop was not as big as it should have been. And, well, I don't think the fans really even want to see that. I know they hate, and, some of them love him, some of them hate Davey Vega, but you got to admit, he's the guy right now. So, Matt Fitchett, you may be back. I understand you had a road of recovery, the comeback, but I just don't think your time to retain that title is now. It's kind of like... sometimes you win a title and unfortunate things happen, but, I think that was his title run. And I think right now, for the Bravo family, you got a guy like Davey Vega, who's representing the company of AAW Pro. And then it's the best thing for the company right now, And I'm not saying an aspect like that, but, it's how Davey's on top. And he's going to stay on top because Bravo family, I understand Hardenbauer's not going to be there. I understand Johnny Bravo's not going to be there. But I promise you this, Davey Vega, I'm there. And I'm going to do whatever it takes for us to reach our goals and keep that AAW Pro.
It sounds intense.
It does, yeah. Because, I mean, this one is Fitchett coming up, April 20th.
Yes.
And honestly, another crazy thing is, you got some shows running on that day, and there's gonna be a lot of competition because I don't know if it's just a 420 thing, if that's a date that everyone likes to run. I know people like to book. You got RVD and Riddle. They love to book them on those days. But with that being said, it's just a lot for a very pro wrestling day. Very it doesn't matter. It's just I don't partake in any of that, right? But it's almost like another holiday, So we'll see how it goes. But with that being said, we'll see how whoever comes to Berwyn Eagles Club that night, they're going to witness that Davey Vega is going to retain that title, and we're going to come out on top. Even if it's just me and Vega in his corner, or me in Vega's corner, we're going to come out on top, So, I don't want, I don't want to be a Paul Heyman and be like, oh, spoilers, blah, blah, blah. But, come on. Vega's money right now. Fitchett, whether you love her or hate him, the pop of his return was not what we needed right now. Yes. So Vega, you know what? He's always getting that hate. He's always getting the love. But you know what? You always hear that F Davey Vega chant, regardless. So you better believe that, Vega's the guy, man. And I love that. It doesn't even matter. The momentum from hate or booze is going to momentum to keep that victory. And with me by his side, I ain't going to let any loss happen. So that's what I got to say about, this coming up April 20th show.
For sure. And then how do you gauge your success in pro wrestling? Do you feel like it's the crowd reception? Is it being in front of a bigger crowd? Or is it, what someone gives you a compliment after the show about your match? How do you measure your success so far? Because you've been doing this how long? About 4 or 5 years?
Oh, yeah, about 4 or 5 years hardcore. Yeah. About 4 or 5 hardcore years. Because I started 2016 when I was 16 and got properly trained in 2018 by Harley and Rollins. So then you also got Leland Race, Merrick Brave, Crotch, Tony Rican training me there. But, you got your COVID year. But, 4 years hard, I'd say. How do I gauge the success? Well, you do gotta gauge it from the fans, You gotta gauge it from what posts, kind of blow up on social media. It's crazy how nowadays it's like that. But you post something, you're like, why did that get a good reaction? All right, well, it's because, it's me winning a match, it's me holding a title, it's me grinding, putting in the work. So you just gotta always I think honestly, the three things I always like words I stay by is consistency, discipline, and obsession.
Right.
I think obsession's a word that gets tossed around a lot in a negative way, but like when you're obsessed with whatever you love,
Right.
whatever passion, it doesn't have to be whatever it is, you know. I know there's obsession, you know, addictions that people, you know, associate that word with and like negative, but when you're obsessed with something, man, like I am with professional wrestling, right? And you have that's the goal, right? And then you take discipline, and that's doing what you hate. Like, if you love it, right? The tough stuff that you don't want to do, you do that daily, and that's where consistency comes in. Consistent discipline every day, do whatever it takes to reach your goals. And I think that's how I gauge my personal self, is like just doing that on a daily basis. And I mean, there's times, man, where that 5 o'clock alarm comes off, and it's time to go hit that Stairmaster, time to start the grind before the world even wakes up, try to get everything accomplished, right? And it's like, you know, I don't know, a lot of people talk, you know, they love it, but there's like really only a handful of people that truly love it, you know, and that's that conversation when you meet that person, you're like, wow, this is like real, because it's sometimes that 5 o'clock alarm goes off and you go, even if you love it, man, I don't know if you got any passions that you love, man, but like, you might wake up and be like, I mean, you love this, right? But like you wake up and you're like, man, I don't feel like being a wrestler today. You know, I'm gonna hit that snooze alarm. I'll get it tomorrow. And it's like, dude, there's so many of those days that I went through. I'm not afraid to admit it, because like I used to always be growing up thinking, oh, okay, I can't wait. Vision, preparation process. People get stuck in the preparation process. And I know I'm kind of rambling here, but like you asked, how do I gauge my success? And I gauge it from, you know, just myself and the, you know, true effort that I put in, you know, and it's just, that's what you have to gauge it from.
Right.
And, but from the fans' perspective, right, a reaction is golden, you know, that's that golden goose in professional wrestling. And when I, you know, at AAW, there's times where I come out by myself and there's a good reaction, positive, you get that baby face reaction, what they say, the good pop. And then I'll come out with the Bravo family, and that's when the fans seem to turn on me, because I'm with that Bravo family, and they disown them, and I understand. But regardless, you know, at least I'm always getting that reaction, you know. And like, you got merch sales, you got freaking ticket sales, and at the end of the day, it's money, you know. It kind of sucks. Like, do you draw money? You know, that's how you gauge it, you know. Speaking of that, like, that's something coming up here. I got an opportunity with NWA May 3rd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I didn't tell you that. Yeah, I never really told anyone that. But
that's great. We were at the last show.
Yeah, you were? Okay,
yes,
gotcha. Okay, sweet, man. So I got reached out there, gonna have an opportunity to wrestle there.
Oh.
And it's like that, you know, you gotta sell some tickets, you know, to get, you know, just, you know, opportunities, but like, you gotta break your foot in the door. But I'm real excited for it, because like, that's something they gauge, you know. You got guys selling, they're gonna be in Highland Park at May 3rd, and it's just like, it's awesome, because, you know, I get the opportunity to freaking, you know, let's see what freaking I do draw. Let's see what I could bring in, you know, from ticket sales. And, you know, whether it's good or bad, I'm going to do whatever it takes, right? You know, reach whatever goal I have for ticket sales, and really get opportunity, you know, get some people that represent Sabotage, Sean Logan, in front of the Highland Park NWA crowd, you know, and I don't know, it just, you know, whether the opportunity goes great or bad, man, like, I'm just very fortunate I got it, and that I'm here to freaking make the most of it. And, you know, if I stink it up, I stink it up. But, like, dude, I'm telling you, I'm going to do whatever it takes, whatever opponent they give me, you know, the opportunity of whoever I bring in. And, I mean, Highland Park, Illinois, there's a lot of local fans I definitely know. I don't sell a ticket to them to come see me. And I'm just ready to put on a show like no other, you know. And so, yeah, I'm really excited. I haven't told anyone about the news, but I just saw they actually dropped the poster right before this interview. So it's going to be awesome, man. I'm really excited. Opportunity. Let's take it. Let's shoot for the stars, you know. Screw the stars. Let's shoot freaking past them, you know. We're going to do it. So, yeah, I'm going to make the most of it. But it'll be nice to have that under my belt, you know. It really will. So I'm excited for that. But nutshell, I'm always rambling. But yeah, gauge it. We're going to gauge it from that. You know, that's a good example. We're going to gauge how we freaking draw. Ticket sales, reactions, merch sales,
The
money.
crowd was hot.
Yeah, followers.
last
Oh, they
show.
were? Okay, fantastic,
They
man.
were,
Okay.
they're really hot, and I could say they're even hotter than like the previous show they had there.
Nice, okay,
Because
sweet.
they had a Sunday afternoon like TV Taper. This was a Friday night event.
Okay.
And
Awesome.
This is not televised, but they will be using footage. Like, yeah, we recorded. Everything's recorded.
Sweet, okay, awesome, man.
Yeah.
No, I think it'll be really good. I had a buddy, Anthony Katina. He wrestled there, and that's a guy that I think is very misunderstood sometimes. But whether you love or hate him, you know, he is doing the work, and he was at that show. He was really, he was really proud of that show. Because I wasn't there. I think I had a booking. Gosh, was that the day? That might have been an Iron Spirit Pro day as well. I had to defend the titles there. But, that was awesome, man. So, I think I'm excited, man. May 3rd,
awesome.
So that's another, I guess, show upcoming, So that'd be good, man. But, I'm excited for that. But you'll be there?
Yes, I will be there. I
Fantastic.
do media for NWA.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
And it's so close to where I'm at. Too, so it's perfect.
Okay, sweet,
Yeah,
man.
you'll get to be up by me.
Well, can't wait. Awesome, man.
I know. We already have a triple threat match announced for the NWA title: EC3 versus Mario Perdua versus Mims.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
crap.
they
I
made
didn't
that
know.
at the last show.
Oh, okay,
and
they
Billy
did.
Corgan will be in attendance again.
Crap, okay, sweet. All right, so I got get the opportunity to wrestle in front of him. That's going to be
Yes.
fantastic.
that-
Okay,
yeah, this is one of the best news that you could actually tell me.
Okay, well, sweet, man. Awesome. Okay, I'm
No,
glad.
really, it is because
No.
I'm trying to plug this show and
Well,
get it going.
fantastic. Yeah, okay, I'm glad I could mention that. It was kind of like, they always say the big breaks in wrestling. And, if this is my only opportunity of it, well, crap, come see me. Maybe this might be the only opportunity I get to wrestle for NWA, but it's an opportunity that we know we get one, right? So, frick, come see me, come see Sean, frick, come see everyone, and I can't wait. So that's going to be sweet. They already got triple threat announced, so don't know who I'm facing yet, but I will post that. We'll freaking start boosting that on socials, and I'll definitely have to cut a promo about that and say what's up, but
Maggie's on the show.
she is, okay,
Yeah,
crap,
she's on the
okay.
poster.
Well, she's in trouble right now. You interviewed her yesterday. Was that before or
that was
after?
before. That was
before the
before, yeah.
Dreamwave chaos, yeah. Dreamwave, that's it. I'll be there. But I'll be there coming up too. They run the same day as AAW.
Yes,
But, I'll definitely be there. You'll see me at Dreamwave future dates, helping out or even getting on. Just got on the last pre-show, so very, very thankful for that, man, and really trying to get closer and bond better with that Dreamwave family. But that takes time. They've got a lot of young talent on the horizon. There's a lot of competition, right? But big dogs eat, little carton puppies stay on the porch. So Sabotage Sean Logan's got to eat, So it's time to step up or step aside and win the opportunity with the Dreamwave company. So you'll see me there. You'll see me there, though. I promise you that. You'll see me there a lot more sooner and later. So heck yeah, man. We're doing it. we're doing this pro wrestling thing,
Oh,
Can't complain.
Sure.
We love it,
And where's the furthest you had to travel for booking so far?
So I went to Montreal, Quebec, wrestled for a company called FML, and this was also NCW. That was in Montreal, Quebec too. We had that actually right before COVID. So they said if I would have been there like 2 weeks later for a booking, I would have got stuck in Canada for a month. So I was like, crap, that worked out because they shut down. And farther south, I wrestled in Uvalde, Texas. So that was that was a crazy 20-hour car ride, and it snowed in Texas when we went, and it apparently hasn't snowed in Uvalde in 20 years at the time when we went, and that was 2021, and so that was wild, and we had to rent a car, that's scary too because in today's day and age, you think, phones work everywhere, cars, your car break down, it'll get fixed. No, there's a 3-hour stretch in Texas where there's no signal and there's no highway lights or anything. And when it's snowing, we're Midwesterners, right? But so we kind of know how to drive in the snow. But they're throwing sand. They don't have salt, down there. So they're throwing sand. And honestly, if you had a plow or a shovel, you're probably making a lot of money that night because if you're in Texas, because no one had plows for their trucks. So I remember the road was like gridlocked, right? And at least that's what my dad referred it to. And everyone just stopped. And we're like, why is everyone stopped? Like, let's go, like, light green. So then we just kind of like went around, and I think a lot of people just didn't know how to drive in this. So yeah, so it snowed in Montreal too when I went, but not like it was in Texas. So yeah, so that wasn't too far. This I went on the Jericho cruise actually this last coming up though. I didn't perform on it, but we went to Mexico. And there was a Cozumel, Mexico, I believe that's what it's called. That was the stop, and there was a lucha show, actually. So that was the farthest I attended for a show, but I didn't perform on it. But it was cool. They had excursion, I believe it, of a lucha show, so that was kind of cool.
That's cool.
But yeah, so that's those are the farthest I've ever traveled for a show. You know, you always want to keep expanding though. Like I met. We'll be going to Philly, next week. You know, trying to network there.
Nice.
Are you doing anything out there?
No, I'm not.
Okay, gotcha. We'll try to network, get on a couple of shows. There's a lot of indies going on, all at random times, early at night. You know, sometimes the shows have like 12, 15 matches. It's like what? But you know, just get a spot, get a rep. You know, make some contacts, get some networking. You know, do it. But it's. I think that's gonna be beneficial, just like this weekend. You know, meeting a bunch of people as well. So that's. So Philly's far. I've never been to Philly's yet, so that'll be a fun one too. So.
Tell them how to follow you.
Yeah. So heck yeah, man. So on all socials, it's under Sabotage Sean for Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't need to give out my Snapchat or number. So no. So that's how you follow me, man. I'll be posting my posters, cutting my promos, posting my PRs, any lifting, grinding stuff. Okay. Any in-match clips, you'll find it. Yeah. And I probably won't post it, but I spent a lot of money on magazines here this weekend, so I'll probably keep that to myself instead of showing everyone what I bought. But we still fan out here and there.
Oh yeah,
so
for sure, man.
We're all fans, man. So.
Cool.
Heck yeah, man. Well, Sean, I appreciate it.
And then do you have another show coming up this annual show you do?
Oh, okay. For mine?
Yeah.
Not right now. My dad, he's a promoter, but long story short, he just had foot surgery, so he's gonna be out for a little bit. Yeah. So we'll have a little delay on that, and but we'll High Voltage Wrestling. We'll have that. It ain't the last one, We'll have another one, but a little delay on this year with the foot surgery and being the promoter, So yeah, man. But we'll get it going. We'll pop that out when it happens again. We'll have you out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Heck yeah, man.
What city is that in?
That was in Hinckley, Illinois. Yeah, a little small town. That's it. We got our my shoot job we got a barbecue restaurant out there, so we kind of like advertise it, coordinate it together, So it's pretty good. It's a nice day. Stressful. I have much respect for promoters. I met a lot of promoters. I feel like I could kind of have a little conversation piece now with them. Be like, man, when people cancel, when you get a poster and then they're like, oh, I gotta remake this poster because the person cancels, or oh, I got, we all do it. We all freaking double book. So it's stressful. It's stressful. You want to make sure everyone shows up. You gotta make sure the freaking music is all. Everyone's got their music. Every match goes on time. You gotta clean up before the freaking venue tells you to get out of there. So it's a lot of things, a lot of extra work that people don't think about. So you gotta respect the promoters for sure, because it's a hard thing. So with that, with High Voltage, I definitely find myself doing a lot of that and kind of have a little taste of what it's like, and it is a tough job. I can't. It's hard because we just do that once a year. Right. I can't imagine running shows monthly. You know what I mean? Right. That's much respect to people. Right. Much respect to promoters, and bookers, crap. So we're all in this together. We're all trying to grow. It's the love of the game, and man, it is a good thing though. We do it because we love it, right? Love it. Sure. I will say, but moral of that is, once you're done doing all that, it is a beautiful thing to look back and be like, I did that show that night. Yes. We did this. That was fantastic. Yeah, that's a night to remember. So so heck yeah, Sean.
For sure, and I appreciate you, man. You always treat me like a good guy,
Good brother.
We're all. I got one of you guys, and
heck yeah, man.
Community is small, right?
Yes, yeah. Your life's getting better. You got. I don't even tell sound like the girlfriend now. But hey, we're doing good, man. Positive.
Yeah.
You're out here with your buddies, having a great night. I saw you in the bathroom having a good time last night. But yeah, man, no, it was good. You know, you and Chicago Rob always doing everything, man.
For sure.
We got other guys, fans
All
over
right.
here. So heck yeah, man. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate
All
it.
right, brother.
Heck
Take
yeah.
it easy. Be safe.